It's John Grube from WildManTraining.com. I guess it's New Year's Eve day. I just got done a workout. Was carry 100 pounds with the straps I use to make the exercise a lot more difficult because of the swinging. Keeps the body, in a good position to build a lot of strength throughout the core and basically everything. Then I came back and I dropped them in the sled, and I was backwards dragging the sled, and on my turnaround at 100 yards, the rope broke. So I just grabbed the 100 pounds and I did a farmer's carry back up 100 yards. Well, before I did that, I climbed a nice steep hill just to get a little extra because I couldn't drag the sled. Actually, right now I'm down. Right now that's where I'm going now to drag my sled back. But that's the one thing with people in society. How many people make a New Year's resolution? It's got to be one of the dumbest things that people can do. It just sets them up for failure, because every year people want to go to the gym. Every year they're going to lose weight. January and February, their gyms are fucking packed. Come fucking middle of March, it's a fucking ghost town. And these people do it every fucking year. And every year, their life is going to get better. But every year, their life gets worse. Which makes no sense to me. Every year, they're making a New Year's resolution. And every year, their life actually gets worse. I always thought that if you're going to make a change, you make the change then, right at the moment. Man, the longer you wait, the longer it ain't going to happen. It's kind of like cigarette smoking. I always hear people say, I'm going to quit, I'm going to quit, I'm going to quit. Well, when are you going to fucking quit? You've been telling me that 7 packs ago. Well, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit this week. It never happens. And if they do, they'll go a day or two. And it's because the resolution is not important to them. It's what they think is going to make them feel better, or other people look at them as if they're fucking superheroes, which basically you're better off not telling anybody any fucking thing on what you're willing to do, unless you are going to own up to that fucking resolution or your goal and have people hold you accountable. And most people don't want people holding them accountable. What it is, it'll come down to is like, I want you to hold me accountable. Then when you say something to them, oh, why the fuck are you judging me? So, you can't win for fucking losing or lose for fucking winning. You can't. You're better off just staying alone, finding a couple of good fucking people around you. One that understand what personal responsibility is and being accountable. And want somebody to hold them accountable for their bullshit. If you want people around you that are going to tell you how great you are all the time, and what kind of a fucking beast you are, or you need new fucking people in your life. Because I can tell you right now, I don't know anybody's ever gotten better by fucking somebody constantly feeding them fucking ways that they're such fucking unbelievable people, instead of actually giving them a little bit of advice, or maybe what you would think, not that they have to take it, but how would they get a little bit better? I don't have too many people around me like that, so I look to books and things like that, and where people are always fighting with their inner demons, and they use drugs and alcohol and whatever else they can do, food, to fight those demons. And those demons come with a vengeance when you start using fucking outside substances to fix those fucking demons. Can't kill those fucking demons that way. Those fucking demons got to be killed from fucking inner strength, not inner substance abuse. And it's probably one of the reasons why I don't drink, smoke, do any types of fucking drugs. Even my caffeine, which I wasn't much of a caffeine user, and if I do use it, it's not before a workout, it's not for pre-workout. It's just something I might like drinking. Like I said before, I'm not addicted to it. I don't need it. And like I said, I don't think I've taken over 200 milligrams of caffeine in the last, couple years. I mean, I believe also that that's not real beneficial when you become addicted to it, and when you're drinking 4, 5, 6, 900, 1,000 milligrams of caffeine. And some people it doesn't affect. Me, it does affect. And I think that me personally, if I have something like this I'm counting on every day, I'm not in control. And you can't lead anyone if you can't lead yourself. And no one's perfect. No one will be perfect. We lose our fucking temper. We get emotional. We do things we shouldn't fucking do. But we have to be aware that we're doing them. We have to know that they were fucking wrong and the situation was not in the right we didn't do it. We didn't do what we were supposed to do. Okay, we weren't held in check. And I'm not saying it's wrong to get angry, because let me tell you something. That's one of the fucking demons I've fought with my entire life. And, it comes down to when I'm getting mad, when I'm pissed, it's usually I'm pissed at myself. It wasn't so much the person did it, it's because of my own fucking weaknesses. And anymore, I'm constantly apologizing for stupid shit that I should have never said, and I didn't mean. But again, we have to be aware of the things we do and we say, and we can't hide from it. We have to use reality instead of, real reality, not the reality that most people are fucking pushing today. I mean, if you think about it, how many people are mentally sick, depressed, and if you really think about depression, it's such a fucking huge thing now. Do you know depression seems to be a fucking comfort mental illness? If you look at most inner cities, fucking, third world fucking United States cities like Detroit or any bad fucking dangerous fucking city, the one problem these people don't have is depression. Why is that? Why would you think that a place where there's so much fucking violence, so much poverty, they don't seem to suffer from depression? Think about that. Seems like what I've seen, kids kill themselves, adults that kill themselves, seems that it's a comfort illness. You get too comfortable in these white fucking upper class neighborhoods, and for some reason you compare yourself to others and think that if you don't have the best car, the biggest fucking boat, the biggest house, you are somehow a fucking failure. And these people that are depressed usually gain their happiness from their fucking material possessions. They don't get outside enough. They're not out there in the fucking nature. In nature, I don't think depression exists. But again, it comes down to your fucking inner demons. Okay? People get sad. People have tough times. Some people do use drugs occasionally or things like that. It's not a good thing. And the more and more society gets more fucking mentally ill, the more and more society's going to continue to fall apart. People don't live in reality anymore. And I can look at different things and see this and see that, and then that's my reality. Where if you go somewhere else and you may see something, think of something else as another reality. But the problem is people live in a fucking bubble or an echo chamber. And I guess because I never spent a lot of time around a lot of people outside of, when I was in high school or guys I worked with, I never had that group that I hung out with outside of work very often, because I always had kids, so I was always doing something with the family or things like that. Other than outside of work and my blue collar jobs, it was really never an echo chamber. You were who you were. If you fucked up, we broke your fucking balls. If you were a piece of shit, you were fucking ostracized from the fucking, just the way it was. But the demons that people fucking fight with every fucking day are usually dealt with in the fucking dumbest ways. And I don't know anybody that's ever been an alcoholic that got better from drinking more. There's never been a person that's done drugs that's ever gotten better from, illegal drugs. Now, let me tell you, you can do what you want. But I can tell you, if your life is fucked up, almost guaranteed you use alcohol or some type of fucking drug. That's almost a guarantee. And I'm not saying, you know, there's guys out there that are very, very successful. They're alcoholics. They lost their fucking families. There's a lot of fucking guys out there that don't have shit. But those guys that don't have shit are usually users of substances that they probably shouldn't be using. You very rarely ever find somebody that drinks rare, that lives their life they try to live it morally, at least good. You'll never find their lives really that bad. They always have a pretty good life. It may not be rich, but it isn't fucking poor. So when you're out there trying to make a decision on what you want to do, just remember, man, there's things out there that's just going to make your shit worse. And there's things out there that's going to make your stuff better. Okay? You get stronger by fucking doing things to make you stronger. You get weaker by using fucking substances on a regular basis. It makes you weaker. Okay? You'll never win. You can't win. Okay? Even people that go into rehab rarely ever come out, and rarely. It happens, but it's rare. It's because they don't fucking want to change. So anyhow, if you're going to make any fucking changes, you should have already done it before the fucking end of the year. I mean, you could do it right fucking now, but you gotta fucking own it. If you're going to do it, you fucking do it. Don't make excuses. Don't say I'm waiting until after the new year, because I can't think of a fucking worse way to fucking tell everybody you're going to, the fucking next year is going to be the best year ever, but yet you fucking celebrate the end of it with fucking drugs or alcohol, and you wake up the fucking next day, the first day of the new year, with a fucking hangover. Doesn't sound like you're on your fucking way. Later.